Welcome back to another transformative episode with Abed Podcast. This is episode 14. Holiday season is here. Honestly, hardly I catch our guest today. Now I get to know that he will be traveling maybe first week of December, second week of December, probably. So here we go. Holiday season is coming, and a lot of people will be skipping the least important thing in their life, which is workout and training and food discipline. However, it's the time for us today that this episode is why it's important for everyone who's going for a holiday, where your training discipline will be on a rack or undisciplined, let's put it that way. And you will have maybe the guilt of, I'm going for a holiday season, I don't know how to manage my food time, or I cannot stop eating certain food, especially if it is festive season food. And also, you will be saying, okay, how can I manage my time or keeping my training discipline while I'm along with the family and holiday, and the mood is for celebration, is not for an actual holiday. Today, our guest is not a stranger to this podcast, Rodrigo. Welcome back to Abed Podcast.
Thank you so much. My pleasure to come back here.
It's our pleasure to have you back. This is an energized kind of episode. So it is the time to hear from experts like you how they can balance between holiday, food, and training. Yes, many people, they will put training on the bottom of the list of priority because they will prioritize food, they will prioritize partying, celebration, and family holiday. For this reason, I ask you to come along this episode and to share some of the insight and important steps for them to not to come back in January, cry about 1 month lost on the holidays. So thank you very much for coming back. I know it's a tight schedule for you before your holidays, but again, welcome back again to our podcast.
Thank you so much. So, holiday, you need to rest.
Obviously.
Or stress on the workout every day. So, it's fine you just stop for 1 week. It's okay, a few days. But more than 1 week, when you start again, you feel everything heavy and you'll be too hard to come back. When your body relaxes, it's easy, it's comfort zone. So, you don't want to come back to exercise. It'll be so hard. So my advice, take some days off, 3-4 days off. After that, you don't need to push a lot to look like you did before in the gym. Of course, you want to be with your family, with your daughter, your husband or wife. So you can do short workout at home. Don't need anything, just your body weight. You can do 10 to 20 minutes, high intensity. Maybe you have 3 levels. You can take easy or medium or a little bit hard.
Mm-hmm.
So just use your body weight, some squats, some example push-ups, some jacks. Simple thing just to move. So when you come back, you don't lose everything. Because maybe you'll be on holiday. For me, almost 1 month.
1 month.
When I come back, I need to do my class to the same level. So I need to train. So
guys, he does per day at least 4 or 5 classes.
Yeah, 4 to 5 classes.
4 to 5 classes every single day. And now he's going for vacation for 1 month. How are you gonna do it?
Well, I need to train.
Take us on a routine for you.
Example, I take 1 week break. I don't do any exercise. 4 days. Not 1 week.
1 week.
4 days. More than 4 days, my body ask, hey, you need to do something.
In this 4 days, how is your food? This is gonna be.
No, I don't eat a lot.
You'll
I
not
don't
eat a lot.
I
Okay.
try to reduce maximum I can. Example, the carbs.
Okay.
Of course, I go home and my mother cooks. It's so good. Of course, I gain some weight, so 0 to 3 kilos, but
What is the
fine.
famous dish in Brazil when it comes to sweet or main dish?
No, I like barbecue.
Barbecue. There you go. Straightforward protein.
But yeah, it's good because this protein is not a lot of carb, but it's barbecue.
No pies, nothing, no dessert. Come on.
Yeah, a dessert. ice cream, but I prefer fruit salad.
Fruit
For
salad.
dessert, yeah. My
Oh.
favorite. Fruit salad and yogurt.
Nice.
My favorite, the best one.
Very nice. So you are, I know you prepared for our viewers and listeners a set of programs, which is 3 different levels. We'll talk about it later now. But from you, when you used to train 5 times, training people 5 times a day, how much is enough for you to keep on shape during your holidays?
I prioritize the lift weights.
Left weight.
I go to the gym, I lift weights, and
Okay.
I do some cardios, but not a lot.
So you try to maintain the muscle structure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you keep the muscle, you burn some calories when you don't do anything. So it's better you keep the muscle there.
Is this the reason for you, when you go there and you celebrate the food, you eat protein mainly?
A long time I prioritize protein,
Okay.
especially here.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go home, my favorite food is meat. So the barbecue.
Yeah, meat is.
Of course, I eat some carbs, everything. I don't follow one diet in the vacation. I
Yeah.
eat everything, but I still go into the gym.
So
Go into the gym.
for you, first of all, you're gonna stick to your gym routine.
Yeah, same.
So it's gonna be every day at least.
Not
Oh.
every day.
Okay,
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
3 to
This is
4.
important for the listeners and everybody seeing this episode because it's for you. This episode is for you guys. So if you are going for vacation, so you can balance, enjoy your vacation, enjoy your family time, even the food, but keep at least your connection with your workout and training so you don't lose everything. So dropping from 5 classes a day, 6 days a week or 7 days a week?
6.
6 days a week. So you drop it to 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to balance the food.
You need to balance
You
the
need to
food.
balance.
So you do every alternative day, or you do 1, 2, 3, and 1 day off.
I try follow my schedule here. Example, I just lift weights twice a week,
Okay.
and I do some cardios,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to maybe 1 body pump class. That's it.
Okay. So to keep the variation of
Yeah.
the workout, but of course the intensity of the workout will reduce, which is normal.
For me, I can push a little bit more.
Okay.
Example, here I have a lot of class, so
Mm.
I'm tired when
Yeah.
I do my workout. So in vacation, I try to increase the muscle a little bit more,
Okay.
so I can push more on the weights, but not on the cardio.
I like this strategy because people, maybe it's a good for your body during this 1 month vacation if you're gonna take it, to shift the type of workout. It's the same thing happened for me when in Ramadan time, because Ramadan time the intensity I can't match the intensity because of the fasting most of the day, and this is a good opportunity because I use it to change the routine that I'm working out. So and actually exactly the same. I do 3 days workout.
Yeah, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
3 days, if you balance the food, you'll be enough. Or you don't need, if you do some cardio, you don't need to do 1 hour. You can do 50 minutes. When I went to Portugal last time, I was with my daughter. So after I was there for 9 days. So I was planning, don't do anything for 9 days. After 4 days, I started to feel a low back pain. I started to feel lazy.
Stiff.
It was so bad. I looked to my daughter, come, jump here. So I did some squats and some shoulder press, some push-ups with her. For her it was amazing because, okay, Dad, let's play something.
How old is she when she wasn't?
Was 12.
12. Okay.
12, well, almost 49 kilos.
That's a good fun.
It was good. It was fine. It was good. For her, it was so funny. But for me, it was great. I need to do something. I was maybe 20 minutes. And after that, was fine. Okay.
Very nice.
It was good.
Very nice. It's I always say it's the maintenance.
Yeah.
You are not going to create like a championship standard in this 1 month. It's just only maintenance. Keep it. So you don't start when you come back from 0 or
Yeah.
below 0.
Sometimes below 0.
Yeah, because this is what's happening. A lot of people, I see them when the Ramadan time comes and they stop completely. when they come back again, is again restarting a car. Like,
Yeah.
the battery is dead, the stamina is dead, the food is not that much balanced, and a lot of work needs to be done. For the programs that we will share it in this video, tell us, how did you plan it?
I plan in 3 levels.
Okay.
Just bar weights. You don't need any equipment, so you can do it at home. You don't need basically nothing. You don't need shoes. You don't need just some. Maybe we wake up after breakfast or before breakfast. You finish in 10 to 15 minutes. You can check intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe easy one, medium, or high intensity.
So, how much space they need?
Don't need a lot of space. Man. It's
Like 2x2, 3x3, normal
3
3x3.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Depends
require.
if you do, example here, I put some videos burpees. You
Okay.
need more space because you need to go down, but
Mhm.
it's not a lot. Maybe 3 enough.
So anyone in the hotel room, they can
Yeah,
do it. In your normal room, if you are in the family room, family house, you can do it actually in a small apartment. That's big. It can be done. Very nice. So you designed it in a way that it's a beginner, then medium, then hard level. Can they do the same level for 1 month, or they can change between the
It's better
intensity?
you change.
Okay.
You change a little bit. In the first week, you can do the beginner.
Okay.
And you change. You can mix exercise. Take one exercise for beginners, one for intermediate, and one for advanced one.
Okay.
So we can play with the
Very
many
nice.
variations. So
Okay. Is it the same like HIIT, high in?
Yeah.
It's similar like a HIIT,
Similar
because
HIIT.
I have seen a lot of videos about, they promote this kind of exercise, especially when you are on the downtime. Like you don't have time to go to hit the gym. You don't have gym at the place where you are. So they call it HIIT exercise, I think. Okay, we will start sharing some of the videos and the videos of the actual exercises, and Rodrigo will be explaining why you need to start with this exercise and going forward with each exercise. But we'll start with,
So, basically, simple exercise. It's not a big difference. Example, in the first one, it's just some simple squat. Okay, so this one will be the level 1. Simple.
why
squats.
should you start with a squat?
Squats? Because you have take all the muscles, the legs, so it's not an isolate one. So it's one exercise you do every day. You sit.
Yes, you said.
So you just a simple one.
Any kind of, how can I say, like warning sign when you start, because maybe people will underestimate the squats, and they will say, oh, okay, it's easy, coming like sitting on the chair, without considering, for example, the knee position or their feet position. Can you just highlight on that?
Normally for me, depend of if your legs, you have long legs or short
Yes.
legs, depend of if a woman or man.
Mhm.
Basically, your toes go to the corner. You turn a little bit your toes outside,
Okay.
and your knee need to go the same line your toes.
Think about like a
So-
big V.
Yeah, the
Okay.
big V, and you just need to sit. Some
Mhm.
people, when you do squats, need push your hip back. No, you just sit. Of course, your knee go forward a little bit, forward in your toes is normal.
Yes.
Okay, imagine you go down to the stairs.
Mhm.
So your knee go forward in your toes.
Yes.
So it's not you cannot do that. And it's important. I damage my. No, it's fine. You can just sit. If you have a long legs, maybe you lean forward a little bit.
Yes.
If I have a short legs, in my case, your chest will be a little bit higher.
Okay.
So it's fine.
What about the width of the opening of your legs? Because
The same. If I have a short legs, you don't need to open a lot.
yes.
If I have a long legs, you can open more. But basically, your heel and your knee, you'll be on the same
Should
line.
be aligned in the top
Same
of each
line,
other.
yeah.
Okay.
Heel, knee on the same line. If your heel, you'll be a little bit outside, your knee inside.
Mhm.
So we need to reduce the range. Reduce the range.
I have seen many people that they sometimes miss executing the squat. They are leaning front.
Mm-hmm.
So think about it like they are using their knees more than their hip. So
Yeah, maybe we have some problem in mobility.
in
In your
mobility.
hip mobility.
Okay.
Can be that. But just imagine you need to sit.
Okay.
It's not different than squat.
Can
You
they
sit.
use chair?
You can sit on the chair.
You can sit,
Yeah.
or maybe the side of the bed, since they are in
Feel
the bedroom.
One seat or sofa or on the bed. Same.
Okay.
Can just sit and stand up.
Okay. Cool.
Simple one.
So we started with squat. Then what next?
And the variation for that, the level 1 you be squat. The level 2 you can do jump squat. So basically you squat
Mhm.
and do one jump. Don't need to be too high.
Okay.
Just lift a little bit. Remove your feet to the floor. So
Is the reason just to increase the heart rate?
yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be more intense because you take more cardio because you need to jump.
This is level 2 or
The level 2.
Okay,
You can use a level 1.
let's stick to
1 to
level
2.
1. Okay.
Everything level 1.
Yeah.
Okay, level 1 you can start, example, on a squat and you can change for push-ups.
Okay.
So you do one low body, one upper body. So you get tired in the legs, you change for upper body. Push-ups, you can use your knees
Okay.
on the floor. Your hands a little bit outside of your shoulders, elbows similar on your chest, push your hip forward, squeeze your arms, drive your chest to the floor.
As a repetition for the squats, how many
You
repetitions?
can do 10 to 20. 10 to 20.
Two
but
sets
try
or-
fast.
Fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can mix, example, 10 to 20 squats, and you go to push-ups. One low body, one upper body,
Mhm.
and you can mix with abs too.
Okay.
Or you can do one low body, one upper body, one cardio, and abs, and repeat 3 to 4 rounds.
3 to 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Each one, it's like, let's say it's 20 reps,
20 rep if you
but
can do.
fast.
Yeah,
That's the
fast.
key.
Yeah,
Okay.
try not as much you can, but try almost there. Example, for squats, the big muscle, maybe you need to do a lot of reps.
Yes.
For push-ups, not a lot. Maybe you can do 20 to 25.
Because
You can change.
you mentioned something very important is the mobility. The mobility sometimes is like it will take time for people to go in the squat.
Sure,
Sometimes
sure.
they will be concerned about the balance or how it is the position of their knee and something like that. So what is the ideal number to start with? Really executing it nice, in the same time getting the heart rate
You
higher.
can start on the level 1 with just squats.
Okay.
Just sit. You need to do more reps so you can understand how to work the exercise. So you don't, if you do just 2, 3, 4 reps,
That's not
cannot
enough.
So you need to learn. So you need to do more reps.
So minimum 10, let's say.
Minimum 10.
Then if
minimum
you are
10.
good, you can go, for example, 20.
Yeah.
Nice. So finishing this, jumping to push-ups.
Push-ups. You can do 4 men, maybe more than 15.
Okay.
4 girls, 10.
5 to 10.
10 to 10. Yeah. On the
Okay.
knees, it's not too hard, but for ladies, maybe it's hard.
Again, it's the position itself, because some people that when they go on the knee, they lift the bum up.
Because it become easy.
Okay.
So you need to push your hip forward. Imagine you need to go down, drive your chest on the floor, and your hip need to follow your chest.
Okay.
So your body go down and you go up. So not just your chest,
Yeah.
and keep your hip on the top.
Exactly, because I seen that.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's big. Their knee and hip became like 90 degree,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just go down just with this part of the body.
So you can do on a sofa or on the bed. Put your hands there, so you
Okay.
become easy. So you elevate place, or maybe you have some steps or something. Put your hands there, and you do push-ups. It'll be easy. But
Okay.
then you need something. So
True.
on your knees, hands on the floor. Try push your hip forward. Maybe you do 2, 3 reps on this level, and fine, and stop.
Okay.
And you can rest a little bit and try 3 again.
They go back to squats or they continue with that?
No, just do 3 on the right one, the right way.
Right one. Okay.
And you can wait 5 to 10 seconds and go again.
Okay.
And 3, 3. And you change for the next.
Here you mentioned something really important, which is I wanted to ask you so many times. There is a new school saying that you rest between each set 3 minutes.
Depend.
but I don't understand it honestly. Your body will be the muscle will cool off. Then what's the point?
Yeah, depend what you want. Example, if you lift weights and heavy weights, you need to rest more because your goal is to push, example, 3 rounds to 12 reps.
Yes.
And you push to one number, it'll be easy. 100 kilos and chest press.
Yes.
And you did 12. If you rest just 30 seconds, it's impossible you do 12 again.
Yeah, I will.
So you need to rest more to get that number.
Okay.
Or you can rest a little bit less and try to get 12. But it's different kind of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
You can just train for lift weights. For example, 90%, 95% your what's it called that in English? I don't know now. Maximum reps.
Maximum reps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need more time. If you want to lift heavy, you need more time between the sets.
For recovery.
For recover.
Okay.
3-4 minutes maybe, and you do again.
Yes.
But if you reduce the weight, so you don't need a lot of time to rest.
Agree. So here, with this kind of program that it's the 20 minutes or 15 minutes, the ultimate waiting time or the ultimate resting time between each set is maximum 5-10 seconds?
No, you don't need to rest here.
You don't need to
You
rest.
don't need to rest here.
Okay.
So because that you mix one upper body, one low body, one upper body, one low body. So when you low body rest, you work upper body.
Okay.
When you work upper body, low body rest.
I'm keep asking this so the people they understand
Sure.
how they execute, because sometimes it's a good thing they can see, good program they can see, or good sequence, but the time of execution sometimes it's either take them too long because they rest too long.
Mm-hmm.
One. Second, they don't understand another. They don't imagine how that when you do an upper body, you don't need to wait to do your lower body, because your lower body is resting while your upper body is working. And then you alternate. So you reduce the waiting time. Ultimately, you will not spend time working out. That's why you can finish your workout in 10, 15, maximum 20 minutes.
Yeah, because this one will be short workout. So 10 to 20 minutes. If you rest 1 minute, so you do 4 rounds, you rest. You work with the only 10 minutes.
Exactly. So and this is the ideal point. This is the what we thank you for sharing this with us, because this is important for them to understand. You don't need that 40, 50, 1 hour in the gym to keep your body balanced, especially on this like 1 month season of
on
holidays.
vacation you can do that one in 20 minutes. Try, example, you can use one exercise to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Squats, you'll be not too heavy, but it's a big muscle.
Yes.
Push-ups, and you can do one cardio, example, jumpy jacks or high knees or climbers,
Mm-hmm.
and you do one abs. So abs will be fine because you just crunch. So you rest about the cardio, and you rest about your legs, and you rest your chest and your arms. Finish abs, you come back again. Squat, push-ups, and one cardio up to you, and abs, and go again. So you can do this 4 rounds, don't stop. So when you do abs, example, crunches, you're resting.
Mm-hmm. So we start with the squats, we move to the push-ups, then
Can do simple jumping jacks.
as a level 1.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks.
Simple.
Again, the execution, is it opening a little bit, softening the knee when you land?
Your knee will be soft. You open your legs, open your arms. Close your arms, close your legs.
Yes.
So on the level 2, you can squat when you open your legs.
Mm-hmm. But as a level 1, it's
Level
just
1,
soften the
just
knees.
soften knees.
Soften.
Yeah.
Again, they can go 20 reps.
You can do 20 reps, or you can do 15, but fast.
Faster.
So this one, you can control the speed.
Okay.
You can go fast and try as much you can, or 20, or you can do by time. Simple, 10 seconds as fast you can.
Okay, this is another idea. You can time it in your phone, so you can calculate the timing that you're doing it, and there we go. Technology is here. You can you can use it. You have no excuse. Excellent.
You can use it look like a Tabata.
Okay.
You have a 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off.
Okay.
20 seconds on. You have a program, and you can download in your phone. So 20 seconds, 20, 10, 30 seconds, 15 seconds rest. But if you use this one, you really need to push. You'll be look like a level 3.
Okay.
So you cannot go slowly because you don't feel tired.
Understand.
So in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you need to go as fast as you can. Of course, in the last 5 seconds, you cannot keep in the same speed.
You struggle a little
Yeah,
bit.
especially in the second or third round.
Okay.
So you want to go fast, but you're not able anymore because the muscles start to.
It's getting tired.
fatigue, yeah.
Okay. So we finished the jumping jacks. Then we finish. So it's a 4 exercises
4
per
exercises,
round.
yeah.
So the fourth exercise is abs.
Abs crunches.
Crunches. That's it.
Simple one. Yeah.
And they can go again 15, 20 reps.
20 reps, fine.
Okay.
25 reps.
What they can achieve with these 4 exercises?
You work a whole body here. So you have one for legs,
Okay.
low body, upper body, cardio, and abs, and the core. So everything. Of course, you don't use the back or the biceps because this one a little bit more difficult to work. So you need something to pull.
Yes.
So at least one elastic, one towel, or the door maybe, or something to pull. So
No, but ultimately is we don't need any equipment here.
yeah, for this one is the simple. You work everything here.
The thing I like it with this kind of structure is you maintain the muscle memory when you come back to the actual gym, because once you work with all these 4 areas, okay, your muscle will reduce as an intensity or as a size, but once you hit the gym back again, the muscle memory will kick in and you will be on track back.
Yeah, it's important you don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Exactly.
Keep moving. It's not a perfect, but keep moving. Doing something.
To be honest, the squat, it works all your leg.
All you, yeah.
Yeah.
Work
And
everything.
even if you keep your tummy tight and back strong, also you engage in your core as well.
Yeah, sure.
The push-ups is obviously everything. Chest, biceps,
Basically, you
tricep.
need the core for everything.
True. And then when you do the push-ups, you are working mainly the upper body,
shoulder,
biceps,
shoulder, triceps, and chest.
and chest. Yeah, a little bit
And
on the
your
back.
core too.
Yeah.
Back for agonist, antagonist.
For balancing.
Yeah,
True.
for balance, yeah.
And jumping jacks, the heart rate will go high.
Yeah. So in 4 exercise, you work everything.
Excellent. This is level 1.
Level 1.
No.
On the level 2,
Level 2,
you can do jump, squat,
jump squat.
jump, squat.
What is the catch here?
So you be a little bit more cardio,
Okay.
and you work on the power because you need to jump. So you need a little bit more energy to do that.
Okay.
And you need energy to go up, and you need energy to go down. So you work on the both way.
Okay.
So you jump, you need more power in the muscle, and to break, to make it slowly, soft there. When you're landing, you need to.
So the catch here is to soft your knee when you land,
Yeah,
because you need to bounce back again.
yeah.
Okay.
So especially use your arms. Normally the people, when you jump, they push your arms down.
Yes.
So it's a different one. You make one power to go up and your arms go down. So it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So if you go up with your legs, and your arms need to go up too.
Okay.
So you go on the same way. So it's not opposite, arms down and legs up.
Okay.
Normally people do that. When to jump, you push your arms down.
Yeah, they think they want to launch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go up together, arms and legs.
So the gravity doesn't play.
Yeah. It's different vector there. It's a lot. The people do that a lot. If you start to check the people jumping, they do that. They jump, arms push down, and it's a work, no?
It doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's the third variation on the squat to increase basically the intensity of
The intensity, and you be more tired because you need to jump. So you
Yes.
jump is a cardio.
especially tall people like us.
For short people, it's easy, no?
Yeah, for
Short
us, it's,
legs and,
no, it's like going to the second floor. For us, it's a long way to go. Okay, this is the first variation on the squats. What's next after?
Next, you can do push-ups, but now on your toes.
Okay,
So this one, it almost 60% your body weight. So
Do you
it's
think?
heavy.
Do you think the wider push-ups, which is doing actual the biceps, will work the triceps, or they have to do also triceps? Narrow the.
The triceps push-up is harder.
It is
It's
harder.
really, really hard.
And the
especially
elbows on the shoulder.
Yeah, for the girls, for the ladies, really hard to do.
Yeah.
But if you can do, you can mix. You can start with wide one,
Okay.
and you take more chest,
Yes.
and you can close to push to triceps. Depending what you want to work that day.
But ultimately, it's being on your toes.
On your toe level 2, you'll be on the toe.
That's a level 2.
Level 2.
Okay. In level 2, you increase the repetition timing, or
We can go faster.
you can go faster.
Faster too, and automatically on your toes you'll be heavy.
Yes. Yeah.
So
The resistance is
yeah,
more.
the resistance is more.
Yeah, agree. Okay. So that's the second one. Then for the cardio,
The cardio you can do high knees.
high knees.
Yeah, well, running on the spot.
Okay.
This one. Simple.
Again, you
Easy.
time it for 30 seconds or 15 seconds.
The high knees maybe you can do 20 seconds.
It can be 20 seconds,
It
but
can be
really
20
fast.
Really fast. Actually,
Okay.
20 seconds is really it's hard.
It's hard.
If you keep it really fast and high intensity, 20 seconds look like nothing, but it's a lot.
When you say high knees, it's like
Look like
Is
an
it has to-
tummy.
it has to be in your tummy level.
Yeah.
Something
On your
below
hip.
something below that, it's not a high knee.
You not you cannot be high knee, but you can do sprints. Sprints, a
Okay.
short one but fast. If you cannot do high knees, do sprints.
Okay.
But you don't need to lift your knee a lot, but you're fast.
Because I saw some people trying to do high knees, but they kick with the leg back.
Yeah,
That's
they kick a butt.
a kick a butt, exactly. But that's not a high knee to me.
No, your knee needs to go forward, so
Yeah.
you'll be look like a 90 degrees.
Or at least 90 degrees, exactly.
Yeah, 90 degrees.
Okay.
But if you cannot do high knees, do sprint. It's important you try fast. Go fast.
So the key here is fast.
Fast. In the cardio, you need to go fast.
Okay. It's not the amount of, but fast with timing. Ultimately,
You
it
use
should
the
be like
time,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cardio is better use your time.
Then we finish with abs.
And finish with abs. Option the abs. You can do the same, the crunches, but
Okay.
on your legs on 90 degrees.
Okay.
And do crunches, or if you can use a plank.
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 What about putting their legs, for example, on the sofa or the bed?
Yeah, but that one, your legs will be relaxing.
Ah,
So if you lift your legs and keep on the top, so automatically you engage your low abs.
okay.
So you can keep the on 90 degrees.
You put this. You put the ab cycle at the bicycle.
Yeah,
It's
the
on
cross.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
level
can be
3,
that one.
or that's level
Yeah,
3.
the level 3 because it's harder.
It's harder. So again, with level 2 or level 1, you do it how many times?
3 to 4 rounds.
3 to 4 rounds.
Yeah, you can do more. You can do less. If of course, if you feel so tired, okay, do 2 rounds and fine. If you
Okay.
want to push more, you increase the number, the sets.
Excellent. Let's move to
Level
option
3.
level 3.
Level 3. You can do squat burpees. People love burpees. I love burpees. I like it. So on the burpees, you can mix with the exercise number 2. For example, you can do a squat plank,
Okay.
or you can do a squat and push up. Normally is the normal burpee.
Yeah, the number.
You do 1 push up when you go to the floor.
Yes.
But if you don't want to do push up, because the next exercise you be
Push-ups.
push up, so you just do squat plank. You call sprawl when you fight something,
Okay.
martial arts sprawl.
Yes.
You push your hip back. So you can do this one. So you jump, put your hands on the floor, jump back, jump in, and jump high.
Okay, but again, it's a squat.
It's
Sta-
squat plank.
Starting point. Starting point
starting
is
squat.
is squat. Then
Yeah.
you position your hands on the floor, kick your legs back,
Mm-hmm.
bring it back again.
Or one variation, if you don't want to do burpees, you can do power burpees.
Which
You
is
basically you start in the sit position on the squat, but low one.
okay.
Put your hands on the floor, jump back,
Okay.
jump in and sit again. So you
Okay.
don't need to lift.
You don't need to
You
stand
don't
up
need to
again.
stand again.
Okay.
So this one is harder,
Okay.
but it's good. That's
It's
nice.
good.
That's
Okay.
nice.
So you do this the burpees or burpees with push-ups. What will be the variation for the push-ups as a level 2, level 3?
On the push-ups, you can do push-ups and, example, tap your shoulder or tap your knee. You do one push-up and
Okay.
your hand and your opposite knee. One
Okay.
tap and go again.
So push-ups, tap, push-ups,
Push-up,
the other
tap, yeah.
way around. What do you want to achieve with this one?
This one you work a little bit more core, your abs, because you need balance when
Yes.
you be just 2 points on the floor.
It will put pressure on the shoulders.
Shoulders too.
Yeah, it will put
This one you cannot go so fast.
Yes.
So you do push-up, one tap, one push-up, one tap. You can do on your knees too.
Also the tapping?
Yeah.
Okay. But the variation is the tapping.
Is
Is
the
that
tapping.
you need to release your shoulder from you release one arm
One-
and
yeah, one hand
then
tap
you,
on
you
the
tap
shoulder.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
What will be the cardio?
The cardio, you can do all the power burpees I told you in the first one,
Yes.
or the high knees, or example, or the jacks, the same, but now faster. Because I don't want to put another jump, because you
Okay.
already jump in the squats.
Yes.
So you can do in the cardio some jumps,
Okay.
and tuck, drive your knee on your chest.
Mhm.
I don't put in the video, but yeah, that's it. Or climbers,
Mountain climber.
mountain climbers.
Yeah, mountain climber is it's actually it's a good way to increase also the intensity plus building the core.
Yeah, no mountain climbs, you need to keep your arms similar on your shoulders.
Yes.
And you start in the plank position, you just need to drive your knee between your arms.
Yes.
Is it. You don't need to lift your hip. You don't need to push your ground forward. So keep your arms, keep in the plank position, drive your knee between your arms, you try as fast as you can.
That's it. As fast as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. We finished from this one. What's next?
The next one,
It's the abs.
abs. You can go to the plank
Okay.
and you can do some variation. Can lift your leg. Example, on the plank and your hands on the elbows, and you lift one leg. And you change.
Okay.
So you alternate lift the legs, or you can lift your arms.
Okay.
So you be in 3 points, or you can mix with one arm and opposite leg. But you need to keep your body stopped. You cannot turn on the side and the side.
That's gonna
So
be
you just
challenging.
need to lift your arm and opposite leg. This one you don't need to go fast. So you can go for reps, example, 10 to 12 reps. So try keep your body stop it. Imagine have a water bottle in your back,
Okay.
and you cannot drop that one. Lift one arm, opposite leg, chain, go, chain, right, left, right. And do as much you can, or 10, 15.
That's going to be challenging, but it's a good way to keep the core. So any one of them, of these 3 levels that you mentioned, and the people they have seen the videos there, how much good it will keep the person, man or a female? How much it will keep them at least maintaining their fitness level?
Depend the intensity you do,
Okay.
is you keep moving, so you feel that you work everything, legs, upper body, core, so you don't stop, so you keep a little bit on some level.
Okay.
So we would not be the same in the gym with weights, but
Obviously.
you did some exercise, and you don't feel so lazy when you come
Yeah,
back.
because this is my next question. The challenge is here. You said once you travel, okay, give yourself the first week off. So this is the mindset you are saying. It's like give yourself the first week, take it off. So no guilt, no kind of self-criticism that I dropped the gym or something like that. Go enjoy. Is that your first advice?
Yeah.
Okay. How they should control the food at that time?
The food is a problem. The food is really so big problem.
Okay.
Try don't eat a lot in all the meals.
Okay.
Example, choose one or two, or maybe just one. If you did, tomorrow I have a party, so
Or dinner or
try
gathering.
train on the same day. Try do something. So I'll be honest with you. In the last vacation, I was
Yeah.
in Brazil. I went to the gym. I did my weights training.
Okay.
And one day, I prepare everything to do cardio.
Okay.
But you'll be high intensity.
Okay.
I start in 5 minutes. I give up.
In 5 minutes you give
In
up.
5 minutes, I start. I look to my mom. I don't want. No, I don't believe you. You love exercise. No, I don't want. And I stop. It's fine. It's fine. You need to do it one day you really want to do. Or you can go to level 1. Those just simple thing. Just move. But that day, of course, I went to the gym in the morning. That one was in the afternoon, and I didn't want.
I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation, so I not do that. So it's okay. Yeah, your vacation.
But you know that you can recover that. So in a few days maybe you will be training again.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. For me, it's easy to go to the gym, lift weights. It's fine.
Okay.
Because my class majority, I need to jump. So we need to record my joints a little bit. I'm not so young. So lift weights, I go to the gym and I do that. My
Okay.
workout, it's fine. I do 2 to 3 days per week.
This is the challenge for the people who's going in vacation, to be honest, especially where seasons of festive seasons, food, dessert, and all this. The main struggle is they lost the movement.
Mm-hmm.
They struggle to keep moving, partying or going for gathering or celebration, etc. Late night, for example, or being traveling from location to location, and then they find themselves really like tired.
Yeah, you feel tired. Sometimes your vacation, you feel more tired than when the normal because you want to do many things.
Yep.
You walk, for example, if you go to Europe, you want to walk a lot, maybe 10, 20 kilometers in one day. And normally you go there to rest and you walk a lot. So, of course, in that point, you don't need to do a lot of exercise because you walk a lot there. But if you just go, in my case, I go to my country, I just relax, don't do anything. I go to the gym, I try manage that. And you focus, you remember, you achieve the one point, you maybe go to the mirror, you like what you see there.
Yeah.
And if you stop, you lose that one.
It's true.
Exercise look like you rent something. If you stop to pay, you lose.
Very true.
So
Very true.
you need to think, I want to come back, I want to keep the same level. Of course, it's impossible, but almost the same level. So you need to do something. So you can use what you did today.
There you go. That's the solution.
For example, I have a TRX.
Yes.
TRX. You just need one
Rope.
one rope, and put that, and you do everything.
Yeah, but TRX, TRX, it's a bit technical.
Yeah, it's more for. Or you can use elastic.
Yeah, elastic, yes, I could see elastic. It's something that
When I went to Portugal, I had some elastic with me, and I trained there.
Rodrigo, you brought elastic. Some people they don't bring training clothes, for God's sake.
Yeah, I
Come
know,
on, man.
But it's your goal. You want that.
You know, this is what I'm saying. People they fill up their suitcases with clothes and shoes. I don't know what, and I don't have space for training.
No, you make excuse. You don't need a lot of. Of course, it's my work. So I if I don't want to work out, I need, because when I come back, I need to do the same thing on the same way. So I need to move. I cannot stop. Just be lazy there and fine.
But this workout it requires the minimum clothes for you.
You don't need anything. You can go to, example, before you want to go to the pool, you're just wearing shorts for men, or you can do that. It's 10 to 15 minutes.
You don't need extra clothes for
nothing.
that. It's just one pair of pants
you can do
and
with
t-shirt.
your kids. Play with that.
That's another thing.
So you don't need to call, it's my workout, and play with your kids.
So it's a good way to keep moving, because it's the okay. Here's the main things, the three problems that they have. First of all, the resistance of food, because they want to enjoy and eat. they want to stop moving because they are on holiday. And you know what? I'm not motivated to do my gym.
But of course, this is one because you want to rest. Your
Yeah.
vacation, you don't want to do anything.
How are you gonna do it? How is the
The motivation, it's you lose everything if you don't do exercise.
No,
So
I have.
It'll be hard to come back.
I-
If you stop, your body is so smart. Exercise is not good for the body because it's hard.
Yeah.
Your body needs to recover, so you damage many things.
Yes.
You think in vacation the body say, let's do exercise. No, it's hard to do. So it's easy to be in the comfort zone there and relax, but you need to move. You need to move. The motivation is what you want. You want to be healthy. You want to do the normal thing. You want to come back to the gym and do everything you did before.
It's the easiest solution for them. It's like, I'm enjoying my holidays, then I'll come to Rodrigo. I'll take a couple of sessions, I'll be fine.
No. No. You know, before my long vacation, I did some diet. I
Okay.
lost 6 kilos because I knew I want to go. I went to Brazil and I ate a lot there, and so I lost 6, and again 4 there.
Okay.
So still 2. Still have a 2. So start now, balance the food because you go to vacation, you reduce the exercise, you increase the food, so at least you maybe reduce 2-3 kilos now. You go to vacation, maybe you can gain 3 to 4. So it's just 1 extra.
A lot of people, they are, when they are planning for vacation, they tend to stop suddenly training. Let's say I'm traveling, let's say on the 5th of December, for example, and they stopped in the end of November. Is that correct or bad?
No, my advice is you push a little bit more.
So it's you keep pushing until the date of
Until
the
the
travel,
day, yeah.
or they should reduce the intensity until the date of traveling. Which one do you
I
recommend?
prefer you push more,
Okay.
especially in the weight, so you can gain a little bit more muscle,
Mm-hmm.
and you reduce the food.
You reduce the food.
You reduce the food.
Okay. So the week before you travel,
Yeah, start reducing the
you
food.
start reducing the food. Okay. This is in weight training. What about cardio training? If it's classes or something like
Cardio training at least once a week.
that. Okay.
Once a week.
But-
Do what you want. If you would like to run, go. If you like bike, do bike.
Okay. But do not stop
No, do not stop.
until you
Crazy.
travel.
No.
Okay.
Better than stop.
I saw
If you
th-
stop before you travel, in your vacation, you're not doing it.
exactly. Exactly.
So keep moving.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
What I do usually for Ramadan because my main exercise is weightlifting. So I tend to reduce the intensity of the weights to reduce the weights by maybe 25%, just a week or 10 days before Ramadan, because I don't want to give it a shock to the muscle. Because I will go on that level during the full month as a maintenance. But I never stopped. A week before Ramadan, a week before vacation.
But in Ramadan, you cannot eat.
True.
So it's fine. You can control the exercise. In
But your
vacation,
power,
it's
but
different.
your power level will go low.
Yeah, but in vacation you eat more. So it's
It's
better
true.
you increase the muscle because you have an extra. You can burn more calories in the vacation.
Okay.
So now I start to push more, to try to gain more muscle.
Okay.
So in my vacation you call booking. So
Okay.
you can increase more because you have more energy. Yeah, you eat more. So I can lift heavy there.
True. Ideally, if one of these levels, 1 and 2 and 3, if you're going for 3 weeks, or let's say 3 weeks to 1 month, ideally, as an advice for the people who would like to do such an exercise that you are proposing in this episode, how many days per week?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days per week.
So
Enough.
every second day
Yeah.
will be more than enough
Yeah.
to keep them like
you can just play with the sets. Well,
Okay.
maybe today 3, maybe one day 5, 6. When you feel you are okay. Don't
Okay.
need to, I need to do 10 sets. No.
So it's not 7 days a week.
No.
It's not 5 days a week. It's only just
Yeah,
3 days a week. You will be fine with that. Okay. Now, the holiday's finished and they're back again.
Now you need to slowly.
How?
Slowly exercise. You not be able to do, for example, for me it's different, but for normal people, maybe they go to the gym, they'll lift weights in class, 2, 3 class. Start do 1.
Okay.
If you lift weights, okay, lift weights and do 1 class.
Okay.
If not, you feel dizzy and if you're weak and
So build it gradually.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
just go shock the
no,
system
first of all,
immediately.
you keep it same.
Okay.
Keep it same.
Because again, this is one of the things. Usually people, they are like either got demotivated because they eat it a lot.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
the guilt in their mind is like, oh, I messed up the holidays. I didn't train. I eat it a lot. Da, 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 da. So when he come back, he will hit the gym really hard and from the first day, and then injuries happen.
Yeah, easy to injure yourself.
Exactly.
We want to, especially men, they want to put the same weights and lift the same.
You can't do that.
You cannot. So start easy with more reps,
Yeah.
less weight, and graduate. You increase the weight, increase the exercise. The first and second week, try to take easy,
Okay.
and then you go.
So the
Step by
first
step.
first week before you travel for your vacation, if you are doing weightlifting, push more and reduce the food.
Yeah.
If you are doing cardio or classes, keep
can
the
keep
same and reduce the food.
Just the carbs.
Just
you
the
eat
carb.
on the vacation.
You will
eat
eat.
a lot of
You will
carbs.
eat. Now, when you come back, take it
So-
slowly.
Take slowly exercise.
How about the food at that time?
The food now you feel you feel hungry
Okay, so
because
you
you
eat more.
start to eat, you start to exercise again.
Okay,
So check the carbs again.
check the carbs again.
Check the carbs again. When
What-
you have a more class, you can increase the carbs. You don't have many class, you can reduce.
Well, Rodrigo, it has been a pleasure again.
Thank you.
We run out of time again, and I, as always, and for our audiences, remember this: you can enjoy your holidays and stay fit at the same time. It's not a rocket science. It's just about balancing your food intake and your activity. If you are outdoor, moving around, visiting areas, and your body is actually moving, you will be fine. Just control the carbs and control the food that you are intaking. And once again, thank you, Rodrigo, for the time and sharing with us some of these videos of the workout. I hope you guys you will find value of these kind of exercises, and you can implement some of them to keep yourself moving and to stay fit until you come back from your holidays.
Sure, or you can try in different exercise. Yoga, Pilates, just walk. But keep moving.
Exactly.
Keep
Keep moving, and we should move. We wrap up this episode. Thanks again, Rodrigo.
Okay.
Have a safe trip. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And we will take photo before and after.
Yeah, for sure. It will be big belly.
Thank you very much for the time.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you,
Welcome.
Rodrigo. Thank you. Take care.